I suddenly realised one Saturday that once again the vacuum cleaner wasn't picking up properly. And that made me slightly annoyed, and I thought I must do something about this. So I took the vacuum cleaner to bits and fitted a new bag. I mean, I had some dust in the bag, but I thought I'd fit a new bag and see what happened. And the suction with a new bag was great for about the first room, and by about the time I got to the second room, I'd lost suction again. And this really annoyed me, and I knew that it wasn't because the bag was full. What I realised was that the very first dust which goes into a bag reduces the suction very quickly. So I knew that if I could come up with a vacuum cleaner that didn't lose suction, that maintained that suction you get with a brand new cleaner all the time, I'd have a really good product.
Yes, John Dyson knew what consumers wanted before they did: cyclonic separation. The British industrial designer is best known for inventing the dual Cyclone bagless vacuum cleaner.
A bag is effectively a membrane, sort of like my shirt. And the idea is little holes in it, and the dust can pass, not go through the holes, but the air can go through the holes. So that's the principle of a bag as a filter. Now what I was trying to develop was a completely different type of filter, which didn't have this clogging membrane, but instead spun the dirt out by centrifugal force. So the idea is, if you think of a salad dryer or a spin dryer on your washing machine, what it's doing is spinning the clothes at high speed, and the water is flying out centrifugally to the edge of the cylinder. Now you can do exactly the same thing with a mixture of dust and air. If you enter dust and air into something like a salad dryer or a spin dryer, you can make the dust be flung out like the water, leaving just the clean air in the centre. And that's exactly the principle.
After revolutionising home cleaning with a vacuum cleaner that actually works, John is now tackling the laundry with a Dyson washing machine.
What I was interested in doing was having discovered that hand washing, if you actually hand wash clothes, you get them cleaner in 15 minutes than you get in 2 hours in a conventional washing machine. I realised that the action of hand washing is much more effective and at low temperatures than machine washing. In other words, the machine isn't actually washing the clothes, it's effectively giving them a great big soak. So I set about developing a machine that replicated hand washing. And in doing so, we've created a machine which has far greater capacity, it's bigger. It washes in half the time and washes better. And what's most important is that it does it at 40 degrees rather than 60 degrees. So it's more ecological, kinder to clothes and better to the environment.
Dyson made 5,172 prototypes before launching the G-Force vacuum cleaner in 1983. And after failing to sell his invention to the major manufacturers, set up his own manufacturing company. Today, his net worth is said to be just over $2 billion. Dyson is one of the most popular brands in the United Kingdom and is becoming a market leader in the United States as well. And there's more to invent.
Take the human user out and get a robot to do the work instead. And we believe this way we can get much more methodical cleaning, and obviously you don't have to do it. I mean, for all of us it's a chore. If we clean a room, we can't help but cheat sometimes and rush parts of it, which means we don't do it properly. Now if you have a robot doesn't get bored. It will do it methodically and meticulously until it's finished the whole room.
For John Dyson, it doesn't matter how small an idea is, if it's got merit, it's worth developing.
The first thing is that often an idea is a small idea at the beginning, and you turn it into a big idea by developing it. And by developing it, I mean building prototypes and testing. So the most important thing is not to get too worried if you think your idea might not work, or if it doesn't seem like a very big idea, although it's quite a good idea. Because when you develop it, when you start actually building prototypes, testing and understanding it, you can actually turn it into a very big idea.